Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. I'm excited for my plant-based summer recipe club that starts this week, and week 1 is all about strawberries. I hope that today my sound is good. Thank you for joining me today. I am excited. This week is all about strawberries each summertime and during the seasons throughout the year. Hello, hi, thanks for joining me. I hope that the sound is good today and everyone can hear me. But I am sharing my summer recipe club is a series that I hold, and it runs for about 4 weeks, and I will share with you easy to make plant-based recipes that you can make for yourself, for your family. Everyone will enjoy them, and each week they are featured around a summer produce, local summer produce, and I will be sharing with you shopping tips, benefits of eating whatever the produce is. This week it's all about strawberries, one of my favorite berries to enjoy, and I made a little recipe that I'll share with you. But if you'd like to join, there is a link in my bio, and what I do, it's free to join, and I will share with you, I will send you an email with these tips along with also easy to make recipes. You'll probably receive about 4 or 5 different recipes, all focused around the local produce that I am sharing during the week. So I am excited. Thank you so much for everyone who has joined and joined in. I see that there is a question. Yes, definitely. If you have questions, you can ask them. I have to come closer because I can't really see. So, okay. Smiley faces. Hi. So yes, if you have any questions, you're welcome to leave them. I will definitely answer them. Or if you're watching this at another time, definitely, you can always DM me, whatever you'd like. So I will just dive right in. I am excited. I love to share about plant-based whole foods for myself, just starting about 6-7 years ago. Eating whole foods totally changed my life. I never really understood how amazing it was to eat whole foods and to prepare your own foods. I used to eat out all the time, and I really only taught myself how to cook and to make food for myself using plant-based whole foods probably about 6 or 7 years ago I started. So it's never too late, and I love to share just how easy it is to do, how easy it is to incorporate local produce. It is just so essential to be aware of the foods that you're eating, and it is great to shop locally and to eat within season, because the prana, which means the life force of the food, are in there tremendously, as opposed to getting fruits and vegetables and things that are out of season. They have to travel so far. So when you can eat locally, that is awesome. And here in New Jersey, where I am, I love that we have a lot of local produce like blueberries and peaches and eggplant. And this year, if you've been following me, I did share on my stories, I created another little garden. I don't really have a lot of outdoor space, but that didn't stop me to creating my own little garden until I can have a nice outdoor garden of my own. But I do live close to a lot of local farms, so I can go shop their little farm stands, and a lot of them are organic. And when I did share a few weeks ago about shopping plant-based on a budget, that is always a great thing to do, to go to your farmer's market. And you can also learn about the farmers there and how they are producing their produce, because even if they may follow like organic farming, even though they don't have the USDA approval for organic, and it is always great to eat as much organic foods as possible, especially ones that are on the Dirty Dozen list. I have shared that inside the emails that you'll receive for the Plant-Based Summer Recipe Club. I did put the list in there, but you could always go to the Environmental Working Group. They share the list every year, and it kind of, it does change, but a lot of the stuff stays the same. And that brings me to my strawberries, which are all about this week's Plant-Based Summer Recipe Club. Thank you so much for everyone who's joining in. So strawberries, I will share with you a few quick tips when you are purchasing strawberries. So when you are looking to buy a little packet of strawberries, you definitely want to make sure that they are bright red from the top from the top to the bottom, and that the green leaves look as like fresh and vibrant as possible. If you do come across a strawberry that is white either at the top or the bottom, that is an indication that it was picked before it was ripe. And the thing about strawberries is that after they're picked, they don't continue to ripen. I'm not sure exactly how you say that, but so you want to kind of look for ones that are red from the top to the bottom. And since they're in season now, all the strawberries I've been seeing in store look really great, except I did get another little one that has some white at the top. So you want to kind of avoid those. And pretty much whether they're big or they're small, it doesn't matter. Either is good. And like in here, this one is red, but the green leaves are starting to get a little withered. So if you can find ones that are nice and bright and red and bright green leaves, that is perfect, and I would definitely get those. And as far as storing them, the things that I have found that have been very helpful is that if you are not going to be enjoying them right away, what I would do is put them in your refrigerator. If you're going to eat them within the day or the next day, you can leave them out, that's fine as well. I definitely have noticed that I don't really wash them off until right before I'm going to eat them. And if you can leave the green leaves on the top of them as long as possible too, that helps to keep them nice and fresh. And if you do get a container and you see one that is starting to be a little moldy looking or something like that, just remove it immediately, because if you keep it in there, it will contaminate the other ones. But it doesn't mean that they're all bad. I would just remove that one and maybe wash the one that's next to it or something like that. But that is like the quick tips that I have found that have been helpful to storing my strawberries and keeping them fresh for a long time. You can even freeze them if you like after you get them. You could do that and then add them to a smoothie or to use them for nice cream. I made a nice thick smoothie recipe today that I'll share with you soon, but I also use strawberries with bananas for a nice cream with the Yonanas machine. I know I've shared that before, which is super easy to do. And what I love is you could just make a nice either smoothie or a nice cream with the Yonanas. And I just brought along a little idea, like you could top it with some coconut flakes. These are just so simple, and they add like a little flavor if you want to just add it at the top. And then I also brought along my Baruch nuts. You guys know how much I love them. They're packed with so much plant-based protein, and in here is a mix of goji berries, which is a really good, awesome antioxidant fruit as well, with Baruch nuts, and you could just top that on top of your nice cream, which is really just so simple. So eating plant-based whole foods is so easy to do. And the thing with strawberries is that they are packed with so much vitamin C. They are good in fiber. There's magnesium and folate in here, and they are just packed with so much goodness. It is such a great fruit to have on hand, and it's a great summer produce. And this week in my plant-based summer recipe club, you will receive recipes, easy to make ones with strawberries, and there's a smoothie recipe. There's a really good no-bake date kind of strawberry shortcake kind of cake thing. And there's also summer recipes, salads incorporating strawberries in them. So I'm excited. If you want to join, there is a link in my bio that you can join it, and it's free. And each week I will go through, I will pick one in-season summer produce, and I will come on here and share with you shopping tips and things like that. Let me see if there's any questions. Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining in. Okay. But yes, if you have any questions, always feel free to DM me. But I just really always love to share how easy it is to eat plant-based whole foods. It's just so essential to nourish your body with plant-based whole foods. It really is so amazing. I definitely feel so much like lighter and brighter and cleaner, so much more energy. I sleep so much better. My skin is like so much better than it was before. And also the thing is, when you're eating whole foods, they're packed with so much nutrients that you don't ever feel like you need to eat all the time. Before I started eating plant-based whole foods, I definitely ate a lot of stuff throughout the day, and I felt like hungry all the time. But once I started to learn how to cook and taught myself how to cook, I make my meals every day, and it just is really truly amazing. And I just love to share that it's so easy to do, because I know that it can seem like it's complicated and it's so involved, but it really isn't. And when you start to buy like strawberries or any kind of whole foods, you start to realize there's a whole bunch of different kinds of recipes that you can incorporate in with that one particular produce. So I'm excited for the summer recipe club, and you could join in anytime you like. It's no big deal. I just like to give you resources to incorporate more whole food, plant-based foods into your life and your family's life. And every week I will be sharing 4 or 5 recipes. So definitely join in. There is a link in my bio. If you come in later, I can send you the other ones, or if you have any time at produce and you're looking for some recipes, always DM me. I'm happy to share with you a recipe that you can do. On the upcoming weeks, I will be sharing about peaches and asparagus, eggplant, and what else do I have on the list? Oh, watermelon, which is my favorite. So I'm excited. Thank you so much for everyone who has joined in. I just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. I'll just show you real quick. Let me see. Yeah, on here, if you join the recipe club, you will receive a recipe ebook with all information. These tips and shopping tips and storage tips will all be included, and the Dirty Dozen, Clean 15, because there is also produce that if your budget doesn't allow you, you can maybe look to buy those with the Clean 15. But as far as with the Dirty Dozen, I definitely like to focus on getting organic as much as possible with everything. And I'll be sharing a strawberry almond recipe, a strawberry asparagus recipe. What else is here? There's also, it's a strawberry brownie cake. You're gonna love it. It's so good, super easy to make. And then a summer Buddha bowl. And I almost forgot to share with you this recipe, which this week I will definitely, throughout the week, share on my Instagram and my stories, just other simple recipes that are not included in the recipe ebook that focus around strawberries. And this one, I have shared this before, I think, but what it has in here is cherries and strawberries. There's coconut milk, there's some water, there's some chia seeds, there's cauliflower, another way to get your vegetables in. I have shared that before, that adding vegetables to your smoothie, and it doesn't taste like it, but you're getting in more nutrients, and it also actually helps to make the smoothie a little bit more thick. And there also is some frozen banana in here. So that is a super easy recipe. I'll leave that in the link below here, and I will save this to my profile in case you missed it. But thank you so much for everyone who joined in today. I am excited. If you have any questions, be sure to message them to me, and I will see you guys next week on my live. Be sure to join my free summer plant-based recipe club, and I will see you guys next week. I'm so grateful for everyone that was able to join in, and I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll see you guys next week.